Okay guys, I'm getting ready to head home for the night. Before I do, I wanted to set up a quick test on a jump box. And actually, it's a jump box by Tack Life. They apparently saw our last review on another jump box we did, and they sent us this one over. But as you can see, it's not in here. That is because I figured we'd put this thing to the test. I've actually got it taped up inside a couple of Ziploc bags. You can see there it's got a full charge. I'm going to put this in another couple bags because I don't want to risk getting water in this thing. I actually have more faith in the jump box than I do these Ziploc bags. I'm going to try a couple more of these. Getting a little bit of air in them. Then I'm going to weight this thing down. I'm going to put it in this bucket, fill the bucket full of water, set it outside for the night. I've got a 6-cylinder Subaru Outback that I just finished up. It's actually outside the front door. And I'm going to take that Outback and I'm going to leave the lights on all night. So there we are. I got a little bit of weight on it with some zip ties. It's all bagged up. We're just going to fill this thing clear full of water. Then tomorrow morning when I come to work, we're going to see if we can, we're going to pull this out of a solid chunk of ice, more than likely, as cold as it's been getting around here lately. And we're going to pull it right out of the ice, and we're going to see if we can jump start that Outback. You know, the last time we did a review, had a lot of naysayers, a lot of people, oh, I can't believe that. But people saying should have left it in a cold vehicle for a couple of nights and then tried to jump start with it. So yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna put this thing in a bucket of ice and see what it does tomorrow. Okay guys, there it is. The Tack Life jump box is completely submerged. Had to actually throw another chunk of rusty steel on there with a zip tie. I'm going to put outside the front door. Like I say, I'm going to leave the lights on this Outback. Yeah, it's a 2003 H6. And then tomorrow morning, we will see if the Tack Life jump box here can start up that Outback for us after we pull it out of this solid chunk of ice. Okay guys, here's our test subject. Left the park lights on. Subarus, you can't leave the headlights on, they shut off automatically. But I've got park lights on. I've also got dome lights on, front and rear dome lights. So this thing should have a nice dead battery, which is probably ill-advised, but hey, it's for the test, you know. But we got our box over here. You can see some air bubbles coming up, so those Ziploc bags are not keeping out all the water, but hopefully my tape job and all that will keep out keep it out, at least one of the layers. So this is our test. We'll come back in the morning tomorrow. Hopefully that'll be frozen solid. Hopefully the battery in this little Outback will be dead, and we can put the Tack Life jump box to the test and see if it can jump start this 2003 Outback sedan with the H6 3-liter. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay guys, then it's the next morning. I believe temps got down to 12 last night. You can see we've got a pretty solid chunk of ice here on top, but it's not completely frozen, but it's pretty cold. See the Tack Life jump starter down in there, pretty much encapsulated in ice. I mean, it's floating around a little, but there's quite a bit of ice in there. Lows got down to 12 last night. It's currently 19. Here's our Outback. You can see it's looking pretty chilled. You can see our dome lights are all the way out, and we got nothing. There's no power at all. So let's go and break out this jump box. I'm gonna try to do this all one take. Let's see. There's one thing I've learned about YouTube. It's that there are plenty of skeptics. Move up here with this. Sorry for the shaky video, but like I say, trying to do this all one take here, so we don't get anybody saying that we switched jump boxes or something. Keep that in frame. Whew, it's cold. All right. So it looks like we were successful at least in not getting any water in there. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but we still have all bars. There's a little flap on the side here. This can only go in one way. There's a boost button here. First I'm going to attach these cables, which honestly, these cables are a little short. They're kind of awkward. I hit the boost button there and you can see that a little green light comes on that says that they are hooked up correct. If we had them switched around, this red light, I guess, would come on saying that we had them reversed. So everything's hooked up. Let me go bump the key and see if it'll start this car. Okay, I'm not getting a good connection or something. Either that or it turned off. There we go. I just don't think I had a good connection. Let's try it again. Still got a full charge here on the Tack Life, and I've got a noisy power steering pump. Alright guys, so we just jumped that Outback, and we've actually still got 5 bars here on the battery level indicator. My original intention was just to throw it in a bucket of, water, freeze it overnight, see if it'd jump one car, but I don't know. I just can't. I can't just do one jump. Let's see if it'll jump this Forester here. Got this little 09 Forester in the back lot. It's pretty hammered. It's got a yellow top Optima in it. And it's very dead. I'll go turn the key on to show that. Alright. Got nothing. It's completely dead. Plug in our battery cables here. Turn on the Tack Life. Hit the boost. You can you can hear it coming to life. Just gonna run it for a minute because this thing's pretty beat up. Okay, see what happened. Battery box is down to 4 bars. Let's try it again. This car's been sitting for 2 years probably. At least a year and a half. Alright, there we go. It fired up the beat down 09 Forester. We're at 4 bars. Let's go find another one. Alright, so I think this is an 02. Oh man, I forgot. I had some core guys come through here a while back and they bought up a lot of my battery cores. So this car didn't have a battery. I've got a bigger jump box that I'll occasionally run cars on without a battery. Let's see if this box is up to it. Get a nice solid connection here. Not hearing anything. The key might not be on. That one right there should shut down the skeptics. Still at 4 bars. It's about 19 degrees out, and right now we're in the kind of the shade, and it's actually pretty cold. Let's see if we can find another one. I mean, I guess if we don't need a battery, then we can probably start several of these. Here we go. This is what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This would be jump start number 4. And again, this car does not have a battery because I sold them all to some core buyers that were coming through town. Get a nice connection here. Hit the boost button. Sure that's not going to fall. This is a 2001, also a 6-cylinder, H6. Alright, I do not have a good connection. There we go. Alright, this one's obviously got some issues. We've pulled a lot of parts off of this car, and it's not one to fire. So I'm going to bypass this one. Cranked it over for quite a bit there. We're down to 4 bars. I'm going to go ahead and chalk that up as a solid crank. The car itself just isn't wanting to fire. I got another one over here. It's got a rod knock. Let's fire it up and listen to that for a minute. Alright. I believe this car was actually here the last time we filmed the video. Front end was mashed on it. We redid the front end on it, and then it developed a rod knock. Pretty nasty one, actually. So we're going to put an engine in it again. I think I fixed this car twice. Did body and paint work on it twice, and had the engine out once. And we're going to do an engine in it again. So that was just starting to come out on me a little bit, so I just pushed it in, turn it on, hit the boost button. I just checked, this car's completely dead. No juice in the battery. Okay, boost number, let's see, 1 right out of the bucket, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boost number 5 on these last several have been dead Subarus sitting in the back lot, and we're running out of cars again. Let's see. I got one more over here. Let's go try this one. I don't think it has a battery in it though. Alright, this one's a 98. Sold this car a couple of times. And the last people that had it wrecked it twice. Looks like the battery that's in here has a hole in it, so we'll just go without the battery. Oh, I'm getting the Tack Life all dirty here. I've been using this thing, you know, it's got 2 USB ports. I've been using those, and it's also got this little output port that comes with like a cigarette lighter jack. And then it also has a flashlight, of course. But I've been using it mainly to take with me on road trips, power up whatever, phone and batteries for cameras, that kind of stuff. Alright, so I had the key on in there. It's completely dead. Obviously it's dead, there's no battery. However, there is some naysayer out there somewhere that people think I've got a hidden battery somewhere. Just watch and see. Alright, let's see if it'll start. Alright, obviously connections are a little rough. A little bit better connection. What was that, 6? How many of you guys want me to do here? What's it going to take to convince you? Alright, let's look. We're down to 3. Let's go find something else. Alright, here's number 7. Also missing a battery. Actually, looks like it's missing one of the terminals. Let's give it a whirl. I don't know about that. It's kind of a sketchy connection. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. Several of these we did without any batteries at all. And I don't know what it's doing here. I haven't taken the time to read the instructions yet on this, but it wasn't liking that for some reason. We're down to 3 bars on the battery indicator. I don't know. What should we just go through and jump them all again? Is that 7? Is that what I said? I'm losing track. Okay, guys, we're on jump number 8. We're gonna end it on this one. We're just gonna see how many times it'll crank this car over before it's dead. So, hit our boost button on the Tack Life. Well, let's see what it happens. Boost number 8. 9. 10. Alright. It's not liking it. I'll have to read the instructions and see what this blinking Christmas light effect is here. Or somebody can mention it in the comments. It's probably just yelling at me saying this is not what this product is intended for. Where are we at, 9? Okay, we're at 9. No battery. Yeah, these connections are not working here. All right, number 9. Really wish these cables were a little longer. Ten. And we're in Christmas light mode again. Eleven. 12. Insert snarky comment about how Volkswear can count. We're down to 2 bars on the battery indicator. We're on boost 12. Several of which had no battery whatsoever. 13. For those of you just tuning in, we just pulled this out of a brick of ice. lost count. 14? It's 19 degrees out, and we're starting old beat up Subarus that haven't ran for years. 16. We are down to 1 bar. It's beeping at us. I'm assuming it's tired and wants a rest. What did we get to? 16? All right, one more. Let's see if it's got it. It's screaming for a rest, but still on 1 bar. It wants to be done, but we want 1 more. Look at that. All right, this is where the naysayers say, well, yeah, car's been started, it's easy to start. All right, let's bump back over to one of the other ones. All right, the Tack Life is screaming for a recharge. Ooh, let's not hook it up backwards. I lost count. I don't remember what we're on. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video. Come on, Tack Life, you got 1 more in you. I know you do. Oh, it's done. Well, that's pretty impressive, guys. I don't even remember what we got to now. 16, 17, a bunch, several of which were cars that didn't even have batteries in them. Out here in 19 degrees after pulling this out of a chunk of ice, freezing it overnight. Not a solid chunk, but pretty close. Like I say, I've been packing this with me on road trips. I'm using the USB ports to charge batteries, phones, that kind of stuff. Throw it in my backpack. Charge off of these two. You know, it's pretty light, so you can just have it in there and always have a power source. I haven't used this output yet because everything I have is USB. Charges real quick off of an input. This thing's got a lot of extra goodies with it. Charger for the car, charger for the wall. Almost like, you know, yeah, a lot of goodies that come with it. But the flashlight, I think you just, oh no, the flashlight's over here. And look at that, it still works. So that's it, guys. We're down to 1 bar. The Tack Life has had enough. Man, don't you want just 1 more start out of it? It's not having it. It wants a rest. So we're going to go plug this guy in. Meanwhile, you can go to the description below, and there should be a coupon code there. Go over and get yourself one of these amazing little jump packs. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you later.